Madden NFL 22, where division rivals will clash in the NFC North. It's the Vikings and the Lions, and it comes your way next.
Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So now we have Jackson slow to get back on his feet. Appears to be shaken up. Boy, not what you want to see in Q1 of the new year. We'll be back. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Boy, not what you want to see in Q1 of the new year. We'll be back. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. First down, here's the run with Cook. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that
touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Vikings are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw is Goff. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Goff a handoff here to Swift. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout. Mike Tomlin has reached for that red challenge flag, and he'll throw it out there. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Play action. It's gone. Going left side, it's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Vikings.
Now gone. He'll get this off to Swift. And the stop will come inside the 5. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Now Goff. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And he's got it. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. They start the drive with Cook. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. 2nd down, they go right back to Cook. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up. He doesn't alter what he does.
He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return, and the Lions will take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Goff now to throw. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 16. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. From the red zone now, Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing on third. Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Goff. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
That is on the 3-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Cook again. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Another completion there, and we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key is going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it, not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now it's gone. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Swift. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was, and making sure they didn't get there.
He's taking the 7-yard line. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back to throw. Goff. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Here's a handoff to Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Austin Seibert on for the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get the 3 points, but they've now had 3 trips into the red zone, and that's all they've come away with.
And in the NFL, the way they measure red zone efficiency and success, did you score touchdowns on those drives? That's first and foremost. Getting points, that's the second measurement. So by that measure, they haven't done very well. They've got to figure that out.
On first down, it's Cook. And some space here. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Boy, the word with Dalvin Cook is explosiveness. I'm not sure there's anybody in the league that has the acceleration that he does, and he put it to good effect there. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. From the 21, it's second and 10. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They're looking for Jefferson, but this... And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. After the interception, here's Gone. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space, kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. Gone. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. That is Tomlinson who is down. Boy, not what they want to see. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
So it's third and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they bring in an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up third and about 6.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has a real priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw taken in by Watkins here. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Goff. And this one taken in by Cephas. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Goff. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Goff now looking to throw. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the... Now, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Well, another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they wanted to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Room here to run. Touchdown. Adam Thielen, 55 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it's polished off by a Viking score. McKenzie returning it. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this belongs to the Vikings. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you, all right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here comes the...
Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. On the return, it's McKenzie. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we'll head down to Orlando. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
So many offense want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's caught. Smith. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. McKenzie now to return it. 35 yards that time on the punt. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Our eyes shift now to the Vikings defense. And a big reason they have the lead right now, as we see on the screen, their 3 turnovers.
And how about the emotion now that the defensive team is generating for
the Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. On 1st and 10, Goff. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And he whips that one incomplete there. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked by Jeff Gladney. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point right down the middle, and they open the lead up now to 25. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. McKenzie returning it. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. On the handoff, this is Swift. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Goff on first down. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line. Goff on target to Hawkinson for a Lion first down. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. A solid first half for him, and so far a good start to the second half.
And I'm going to try not to go overboard with praise here, but I can't help it. He is playing so well, really accurate with the ball, finding guys open downfield and finding the end zone 3 times. That'll help offset the 1 interception.
Absolutely, just that 1 pick with the 3 touchdowns so far. Now a throw here, hauled in, and he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 102 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
1st and 10 at the 40.
first down, and they go with Swift again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Goff. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. Goff now looks to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Out of the gun, Goff. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 26. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. On the draw, Goff will give this to Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Goff now to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Call it a gain of 3, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
On first down, Goff. He gets this complete to Cephas. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Working with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Goff. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. On the return, it's McKenzie. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy on the flag.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And the Vikings are going to beef up their secondary here. 6 DBs on third. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 111 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
On second down, Swift, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
back to throw. Goff. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now Goff. He'll get this off to Swift. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 32.
To throw is Goff. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. That catch good for 5. It's third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. Desperation time for Goff on fourth. Going for it all. And this one is incomplete. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And the Vikings defense is going to get... They'll run on first down. Swift. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here's Goff. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On first down, it's Goff. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. From just shy of midfield, Goff. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the tackle.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Now Goff on first down. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a second down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
42, Lions 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They run it again with Cook. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Alex Anzalone on the tackle.
Giants going with an extra DB here on third down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now a first down throw. Goff. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now it's Goff. He's going to let it fly. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
And in for the Lions touchdown. A great play there. With his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. So there'll no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Vikings hands team able to recover, and that should just about do it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Vikings, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.